talk about it and talk about it and talk about it and say this and say that, like dialed in. It is good mechanics.
Right.
That's the demarcation line in between catching a fish or not. Are your mechanics good? Are you doing all the right things at all the right time? Because you better be ready or you're going to be in trouble.
Right.
That's it. You know, that's all I can even say in any regard with these fish.
Right.
Is it's just really just boils down to that. Is like when something's going to happen, you better be ready for it to happen, or you're going to be in trouble. Got him. Got him. Somebody come get him.
Sadie, go up there. Go get it. Reel in.
Got a musky. Come on. You're going to leave this fish. Here I'm running my mouth. Okay, Sadie, what I need you to do is going to be come up with her. Right, take this rod. You hold. Okay, he's going to go crazy.
Oh, that is
okay.
Ow.
I got a net.
real.
Okay, reel. Let me get under you and break. Put some pressure on it. Pretty. That's a big fish. A big fish. Dear, hold it. Stop for a second. Reel. Slow down. Give me put the line in my hand. Keep turning.
Really or not?
That's a monster. Missing. It's a giant.
Yeah.
Okay, stop. Reeling to my. That is about the biggest muskie you're ever gonna see.
Yeah. It's a big.
It's huge. This is one of the biggest
Oh
muskies.
my gosh.
This is one of the biggest muskies you're ever gonna see in your life. Hold that tail out. Guys, Sadie's first muskie on the Hellhound. We're talking about good mechanics. I'm sitting there talking to these guys. We've been at this for about 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Good mechanics, fighting the fish well. If you do the right things all the time, you're gonna run into a big muskie now and again. Sadie, congratulations. Dylan, congratulations. One of the most beautiful fish I've ever seen. We're gonna head and turn this thing loose. All right, guys, you just saw Sadie's first muskie. We tag team one. Give me knocks on that. Pretty decent fish on the Hellhound. Pretty decent first muskie. That's not how big my first one was. I'll tell you that much. That's the first one I've caught, probably like this. But, and I think we got it. We just released that fish, and we were talking about basics. Back to basics. I'm talking about running the play, good mechanics. You know, a bait, if you guys listen to the podcast, you hear me talk about it all the time, is the Hellhound. It doesn't get any more simple than this. Good baits and good mechanics put big fish in the net every time. You can't argue it. We just did it.
There.
That's it. Run the play. If you've got bad conditions, if you've got boat pressure, anything you're up against, good mechanics, good figure eights, and good retrieves are going to put a muskie in your net. And I can't congratulate you guys enough. That's a heck of a first fish. And it's all downhill from there.
Yeah.
It's all downhill. We'll go get a 30 and we'll work from a 40 to a 30. And the suffering begins. Thousands of dollars in lures later.
Yeah.
They're musky fishermen now. Guys, I'll show you how I work the Hellhound here in just a few. What more can I say? Hellhound gliders. You just saw this put a monster muskie in the net. And I gotta tell you, if you're new to the glider game, this is the bait you need. Hellhounds are probably the easiest glide bait there are to use. One neat feature on these is they have white on the nose of this bait. So if you're new to the glide bait game, you can see that bait coming in if you're running it high in the water column, which will allow you to get that action down. Now the trick to getting a good glide action is the right setup. So I've got a 9-foot heavy shield rod with a 6:3-to-1 reel and a straight wire leader. Now that straight wire leader is going to help you out a lot by giving that bait a little bit more snap when it's going left to right. Even if you're trying to work it slow and you don't want it to go quite as far, That straight wire leader is going to set you up for success. Musky Shop's got them. Call the shop. They can set you up with a straight wire leader that's going to fit Hellhounds and other gliders. The trick, though, with gliders is everybody does this. They get a really good left to right going. Zig, zag, and they do it all the way to the boat. The key is the pause. If you back this video up and you watch that, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, stop. And on that pause is when that fish took that bait and just ran with it. Add stoppages in with all your gliders. 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. And the way to trigger fish is seeing how long you can pause that bait. Sometimes it takes just a second, sometimes it takes even longer. Play with pauses on that retrieve. Make sure you're giving these gliders a couple pauses all the way in, and it's going to put more muskies in your net.
Smash, like, and subscribe, my dudes.